Shannon, congratulations on another win and here at home as well. We spoke about close games of late. That one may have been a little bit too close for your liking, though. How do you sum it up?
Yeah, they're getting closer and closer every game. So, no, look, I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but another great team. I thought we played really well in patches, and I think when we did the things that we had as part of our game plan and the things that we're trying to do consistently, when we did those things well, we looked really good. And then, when we go away from some of those things, and some of it, is us just adapting to the way the game's being called or the amount of physicality that's being allowed. And like I'm proud of the team. I think Southside are a really good team, and they've shown that, and they've had against the other top teams like very close games, and I think Christy's done a great job with them. They're big, they're tough, they execute well. I thought Maddie Rocci had 10 assists or something tonight. Like they get into their stuff and they do a great job with that. And I think on the defensive end, they're by far the most physical team in the league. Which I think is something like obviously part of what they're trying to do. And I think I'm proud of our team for being able to, play against that. It fatigues you. You don't think as well. And I think the fact we're able to kind of hang on there in the end and cling on to that and get a win is something we should be proud of, and obviously something we need to go back and look at the film and get back in the room with the players and figure out how we can adapt to that and play through that a little bit better when we're not going to get whistles for hand checking and contact and that sort of stuff. And that's going to be probably the same sort of thing in the finals. So, it's going to be a great chance for us to learn and figure out what we can do differently, to play against that level of physicality.
Do you think that played into it in the second half and probably also, I guess, the final quarter, that fatigue of defence wasn't as solid as the first half?
Yeah, possibly. I think the biggest thing for me was like the pace of play after halftime that we had was just way down. And I don't know if that was fatigue or if it was scoreboard pressure or if it was, as I said, the defense adjustments. I just think we got ground to a halt a little bit, and I think that's something we need to probably address and find ways of just improving that a little bit. Because I think, as I said, when we executed the way we wanted to and we were very aggressive in the first half attacking the paint, we got a lot of good stuff going, and then we probably didn't do that as much, particularly in the third quarter. I think we had 12 points or something in the third quarter. And then obviously Abbey was able to get downhill a bit more in the fourth and found a way to the rim a few times, and that opened things up again. But, obviously just things we need to keep looking at and getting better with.
25 points for Abbey tonight. It's third of your team's, collective points. Brilliant performance, and she's just copped quite a bit of praise as well from Christy in the battle against Maddie Rocci as well. How much has Abbey, I guess, brought to this team, not just because through 2 seasons, but in this campaign so far?
Oh, I mean, you just said it. We've seen it for 2 years. She's tough. She's brave. She's learning all the time. I think she's getting better every week. And we're obviously, I think I spoke about this with you guys the day before the game, right? How much she's done for us, and I think how much room she's still got to improve as well as a point guard and a floor general and all those things. And we're very, very happy to have her on our team, and I think she's probably one of the clutchest players in the league as well. She seems to always come up with something for us in the clutch when we need a basket, and she was no different today.
Abby, congratulations on a huge game. Yeah, how do you sum it up?
It was intense and physical, like Shannon said, just ups and downs. But I think we were gritty and tough, and we held it together. But yeah, definitely too close for comfort. But that just gave us a little finals, how we're feeling for finals, and it felt like a finals game. So good lead up, it was a good win, and yeah, we'll learn from it. Watch film.
What do you think you and your team members will take away, particularly from that one?
Kind of like Shannon said, just kind of getting that bogged down on the offense and losing pace, whether that they just have physicality or they change their ball screen defense. We've got to adjust quicker. And definitely when we go on a run and they call a timeout, don't let them score the bucket after timeout and feel good, that we need to put pressure on their throats and keep the momentum our way. But we'll watch film, we'll learn, and then obviously on to the next game.
As you said, it felt like a finals game. We had that feeling watching it. There's only 2 games left until finals. Now every match will count for every team, or most teams. What's, I guess, the importance of keeping the momentum going and really ending as strong as you can?
Obviously, we'll take it game by game, and obviously winning, but it's about playing good basketball, playing our way. I think, we hold our fate as a team. We know how good we can be. It's just playing our best at finals time, and I think we're getting there. I still think there's room to improve, like Shannon said, but no, we're just having fun, playing with some joy, and keep getting wins.
Hey guys, it's just Seb from AAP. Abbie, I've just got a couple questions for you today. Obviously, with I think it was 11 seconds left, you threw up that three and you guys took the lead. What was kind of running through your head when you just took that shot?
It literally was just coming off the ball screen, seeing the defender go under, getting my feet under me. Froze set a great screen, made sure that Ruchi was kind of low under the screen and I had time to shoot it. But yeah, it was just kind of read the defense, and everyone else was kind of defended on the perimeter, so it was kind of just natural, shot the ball.
Yeah. And I think before the game we also saw the team include Lauren Cox kind of in your team huddle. Can you just tell us a little about why you guys did that, and if she's still part of and still contributed to this team?
Oh yeah, Coxie is an amazing teammate and an amazing person. She is every part of this team. Off the court, she is such a leader for us, and she has that toughness and that gritness that we need sometimes. We need that energy, and she's such a smart basketball player. She has great expertise, helps each player get better, but she's just, she's a strong fighter, and she's with this team every inch of the way.
And just final question from me. Obviously, the Flyers today, they're pretty desperate to get a win under their belts. They're in their kind of own tussle for that fourth position on the ladder. Knowing that you did kind of have opponents that you knew were probably going to come out fighting, how did that kind of motivate you guys this match?
Is that you or me?
Who do you want to answer that?
Abbie can.
Okay. Yeah, we knew that they were going to be desperate this game. It's getting down to the wire for finals, but we're also desperate too. We want to be in the best form we can, in the best position we can on the ladder. So we had to play as desperate as they were. We knew they were going to be physical, come out with energy, and it's always a good matchup for us. So it was great getting that win, and hopefully, we might see them in finals, we might not, but it gives us a bit more confidence if we do in the future play them, that we can beat them.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is gritness a word?
Grit-